Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. We're back with another watch along. My name is Jack. Welcome to the channel. And we've got Manchester United travelling away to Sheffield United tonight in the Premier League. Football is back, thank God. Before we go any further, anybody that's watching on YouTube, as you can see on the screen, Sir Bobby Charlton sadly passed away today. Probably the biggest legend and one of the greatest footballers that our club has ever seen. So condolences to everybody involved with the football club, to his family, you know, the whole lot. He will be sadly missed by Manchester United as a club and as a, you know, fan base and everybody involved with football. Obviously, our condolences go out to Bobby Charlton and his family there as well today. So big loss for United today. A sad day. But look, we're here to cover a football match and hopefully we can do, you know, some good for Bobby Charlton tonight. Hopefully we can get a win for him and for his family and for what he's done for the football club. So, big condolences there. But great to see so many people in, guys. Please do smash a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the share button too. And make sure you turn on them bell notifications as well because you get notified anytime we go live. Great to see so many people in. Reese is there. Fitz is in. Oshin is there as well. Aaron, let's see. Oshin says, I don't know how to feel about tonight. Don't want to be negative, but it's hard not to have a sinking feeling about United at the moment. You're certainly spot on there. Jack is in as well. He said, good to be back after the international break. Was great to meet you at the airport before the Galatasaray match. That's right, Jack. Lovely meeting you and your dad. Hopefully we'll meet you again sometime. Charlie is in there as well. Imagine that kickabout in heaven tonight. Bobby and Georgie reunited. There you go. What more can you say? Absolutely top notch. Top notch. Paul says, I've never been so disappointed with a draw in my life. 2-0 up against that Arsenal lot. I mean, I can't explain. It's hard to put into words how much I hate Arsenal. You know what I mean? I hate them colourfully. So I do. I really do. But you have to hand it to them. They're picking up points where they probably shouldn't. And good sides do that. So you have to hand it to them that way. But yeah, but again, Chelsea threw it away. Their goalkeeper is absolute garbage, Paul. I think even the second goal he should have saved. But the first one was absolute nightmare. Graham is in. Good to see you, Graham. Fitz says, rest in peace, Sir Bobby. A real football man. Absolutely. We're going to have to win for Bobby and then sit Alexis's wife as well. I'm not sure what that means. Adam says, if we could rack up a few goals for Bobby tonight, it would be an amazing confidence boost for this team, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. We'll give you the starting lineup, guys, for anybody who doesn't know. Anybody, if you're, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see on the screen. Anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. Link is on my homepage. Let me know your score predictions in the chat as well, guys. But starting 11 tonight, we've got Onana in goal. A lot of talk about Onana potentially maybe dropping to the bench and giving Baynder maybe some minutes in goal, but he keeps his players. I think it's probably the best. We've got a back four. It looks like Lindelof is going to play right back again with Delo at left back, and then we've got Maguire and Johnny Evans as centre backs. Now, a lot of people I've seen already online have been, worrying about, Maguire and Johnny Evans playing centre-back together. If there was ever a game that you can't afford to play both of them together, it's this one. Bottom of the table. But again, you can't be taking that for granted. Midfield three then of Amrabat, Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. So Scott McTominay gets his start after, of course, the 2 goals that he scored a couple of weeks ago against Brentford before the international break. And a front three then, Marcus Rashford keeps his place on the left. A lot of people were hoping maybe for Garnacho to come in. But again, Rashford will be bringing some confidence, you would hope, into the team after that good goal for England. Anthony starts on the right. So obviously he's had a couple of weeks to get back to, full fitness after, the break that he had. And then, of course, Rasmus Højlund plays through the middle as well, which is great. 18 people watching on YouTube, guys. Only 5 likes. Take a second. Hit the thumbs up button for me. It's free to do. Helps out the channel an awful lot. Please smash that like button. Let's try to get to 20 likes before the start of the game. And anybody on TikTok, smash that screen a few times for us as well. Michael says, crazy to believe that United could be 6 points behind City after this shocking start. Well, there you go. You know, I mean, it's crazy to think, you know, but that's the Premier League for you. The entertainment guy says, R.I.P. Bobby as a Liverpool fan. Well, there we go. I mean, you know, class touch there, you would have to say. And look, you have your rivalries, you know, Man United, Liverpool, but when it comes to something more important than football, when it comes to life and death, then of course, you know, all of these things kind of, you know, take precedent, as they say. You know what I mean? Gary, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. And Colin, thanks for the follow as well. Sully says, favourite TikToker, bro. Appreciate it, my man. It's Saturday night. I love a Saturday night game, I have to say. Under the lights, and we've got a little glass of vino here. It's Saturday night, you know what I mean? Up to me eyeballs in nappies and crying babies all week. So, you know, we're going to enjoy this one and only glass of wine. We won't be topping it up, but cheers. Oh, yeah, there's a real oaky kind of taste off of that. Anyway, let's see. Oshin says, hopefully Anthony will be refreshed after his layoff. Absolutely. Jack says, Reguilon was supposed to be back, but he's not even in the squad. Varane, only defender on the bench. Yeah, so I'll give you the substitutes as well, guys, for anybody who hasn't heard. So, obviously, we named the starting lineup there. On the bench for United, we've got Binder, we've got Varane, Mount, Eriksen, Pellistri, Van de Beek, Hannibal, Martial, and Garnacho. So, obviously, Reguilon wasn't ready to play. I don't know, he did, you know, there was, of course, clips of him training throughout the week and all that kind of stuff as well. So, who knows? Maybe he aggravated an injury or something. I'm not 100% sure. MUFC Forever says we cannot afford to draw or lose today. We certainly can't. Michael says madness that there's only one game on tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, Frank says real wall, question mark. Oh yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's all real. Yeah. We used to have a green screen last season, but it's gone now. But yeah, it's sorry, what was the last one there? I mean, oh yeah, there's only one game on tomorrow. So the way the fixtures have been set up this season is quite strange. Now look, it does mean that we've got a really, really good day of football all today. You know, we had obviously the Merseyside derby. Everton were robbed, by the way, absolutely robbed. And then, of course, we had City and Brighton, which was a good game as well. Watched a bit of that. And then, of course, we've just had Chelsea and Arsenal as well. I've been keeping an eye on it here now while we've been getting set up. And then, of course, the best of all, United playing at 8 o'clock at night. So happy days. Happy days. So, yeah, it's been a good day. But it does mean that Sunday suffers. And then, of course, Monday Night Football then as well. Oshin says, bringing a bit of vino, bringing class to UCC. There you go. Absolutely. You had a day full of it yesterday. Couldn't get your 9 o'clock off. No, we couldn't go live last night. We were kind of half up to our eyeballs, but then we just decided to, once the kids were a little bit rested and down, we said we just have an hour or two to ourselves as well. So has to be done. Let's see. Oshin says, that's a very lopsided bench, but I guess Amrabat can cover at centre half if required. Jared says, do you have the potatoes for halftime? I certainly do. I don't have them here. I have to go get them, but I certainly do have them. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know what way you think this game is going to go. Do you think, you know, my score prediction, I went with a 3-0 win in my match preview for this game. So, but let me know what you think. Tom Aldino is in. Adam says United, heartbroken. Yeah, Bobby Charlton, absolutely. Spin Master says, should 100% be 3 points. Our central defence would be a major worry, only for who we are playing. Yeah, we mentioned that already, that if there was ever a game that we can have Maguire and Johnny Evans playing together, then this is probably it. T2T, Fearless, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated as always on TikTok, my friend. Great supporter of the channel. Jim Jiminy, thanks for the follow. Great username. No Casemiro, Gareth. No Casemiro tonight. He's actually stayed in Brazil. He got a slight knock on international duty in the first game, actually. Came off with the injury in the first game and ended up playing the second game in its entirety. So he stayed in Brazil, but supposedly he is going to be okay for next weekend's Manchester derby. So yeah. Thoughts on Irish people using the Ivory Coast flag? Well, you just have to turn it upside down, don't you? And vice versa. So, 4-1 United. If we score early, floodgates will open, says user. Mary, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Who else have we got? David Rice, thanks for the gift. Ricey's in. Good to see you, pal. Mo says 3-1 Sheffield United. All right. Okay. Jamie says, last year I was not expecting saying United were starting Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. I know. Martin with the gifts as well. Much appreciated, pal. Davy Rice. You twice. Rice, baby. There we go. 4-2 to United, says Paul. Happy days. Big tribute to Bobby Charlton tonight. Absolute legend, says Garrett. Yeah, absolute legend. We've got him up on the screen over on YouTube as well. So, yeah, one of the biggest legends in the history of our great football club. Oshin says, I'm being cautious at 2-0. Reece says, Onana will make some mistakes for their goal, then he will lock in. All right. Tom Aldino says, these players for once better put in a performance for Sir Bobby. Well, look, I mean, if there's any impetus to actually go out and, nail these suckers tonight, then, do it for Bobby Charlton, of course. Aaron says 3-0 United for Sir Bobby. Graham says if there was a game for Highland to start hammering in a few, this is it. Absolutely. Tyke says the UFC and United match on at the same time. Plenty of sport and plenty of beers. There you go. Well, cheers. I'm drinking wine. So, for anyone who's wondering, it's called Luna. It's very nice. It's got a 9.1 rating in Lidl. You can buy it in Lidl. Brilliant. Lidl's, there's some brilliant wines in Lidl, I have to say. Anyway, Jordan saying 2-0. Spin Master is going 3-1, but be hoping for 3 or 4-0. Owen Wall is in, he says 3-0 United. David says 2-0 United, but you never know with this lot. And Easy is in, and he says, I'm here from South Africa. Glory, glory, Man United. Let me know where everyone is from, guys. Let me know in the chat whereabouts in the world everybody is watching from. We've got Easy in from South Africa, so great to see so many people in as well. And like I said, 23 watching, only 11 likes. Take a second, hit the thumbs up button for me. It's free to do. It only takes a second, and it really helps out the channel a lot, so please do. KC says, thoughts on Martinez being out till December and Johnny Evans replacing him. Yeah, well, look, I mean, what can we do? We're just going to have to get on with it. We really are. We're just going to have to get on with it. Martin is from Kilkenny. Red is from Clonmel. Lorette Demar says Jack. Galway, West of Ireland, says Jimmy. Dunleek, says Colin. West Wales from John. Kareem from Trinidad. There we go. Good to see you, pal. User says Kilkenny originally, but moved 10 years ago to the UK. Hopefully move back one day. MUFC is from Galway. Ethiopia is in the building. 10 p.m. at night there. Feeling sleepy. Nolan Rashford will start. There you go. Happy days. Happy days. Ratot, KC. Fearless is from Northern Ireland. Brilliant. Great to see so many people. Podge from Dublin. Concrete Jungle, Owen Wall. Graham is from Dublin as well. Belfast is Gerard. Reese is from Meath. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Great to see so many people. Safety whistle starting, says Chris. Oh, geez. Let's give him it. Let's not get too critical so far. Let's see what he can do. Maguire and Evans. Yeah, so look, we've been mentioning it already that it's if there was ever a game that you can play, or you would be hoping that you can play Maguire and Evans together, and this would be the one, wouldn't it? It really would. So let's see what happens. But look, I do think United should have enough to get the job done tonight. And, we should really be using it for confidence. We want to be going out and putting these lads to the sword. We really should. And if we, like we said before, if we can get an early goal, and you would hope we can kick on and go from there. But you never know with this Manchester United team. That's the issue. It really is. What the fuck is going on here? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to set up the headphones here. me see. I'm getting a bit confused here with what's going on. But you're all welcome, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And we have, yeah, they're just showing the starting 11 here as well. But obviously, look, you've got it on screen there as well. Let's see. Jamie, thanks for the gifts, my man. Much appreciated. Apologies if I don't get to every comment on TikTok, guys. They're flying in. If you do want to make sure your comment gets read out, get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. Tend to read out a lot more comments from YouTube. So please do get into the chat over there. We're live. The link is on my homepage right up here. Go check it out. Get involved. Hit subscribe. Get involved in the chat over on YouTube. Let's see. Yeah. Headphones. Let's see what people are saying. Charlie says, Cure Cubbin, County Down. There we go. 800 through 10 holes, says Chris. Flying it. Either you're telling lies or you're having a round of your life. Fair play, my man. Fair play. Now, let me put that one away. And that one away. And this one out. And in the ear. Chris! With the 1999 super chat. What a legend. As always. What an absolute legend. He says, Jack can give away memberships for me. There you go. Absolutely. We'll give away, how many is that? 4, is it? We'll give away memberships at halftime. Do remind me, though. Please do remind me. Chris with the super chat. Absolute legend. As always, supporting the channel on YouTube. Absolute legend, my man. Absolute legend. Now, let me see. TikTok says, can I get a hi from the goat? Hi. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right. We're hooked up. We're hooked up and ready to go. Anybody that does want to become an official member of the channel as well, guys, the link is in the description of the video on YouTube. You get some extra content, badge beside your name, all of that kind of stuff. And then also you do get a chance to join our match reaction videos after every game. We're not doing one tonight because I am pressed for time. But we do give it to, make it available to any official member of the YouTube channel. You can come live on screen with us after every United game and give your opinion. So if that's something that you are interested in, link is in the description. Join as a member. Of course, it helps the channel out an awful lot, so I do appreciate it. But if you can't do that, just hit subscribe. Sad to hear about our legendary legend, says Nismo. Absolutely. 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 They're just showing some clips of him here. Brilliant footballer. Avi says, cheers from Dallas, Texas. What wine are you drinking? Avi, thanks for joining us, my friend. You're more than welcome. I'm drinking a wine called Luna. It's a Merlot. It's nice. Charlton stand, so we'll never forget him either. Absolutely not, Reese. Oshin says, I hope not, but I would be hard to argue against him being under pressure. Ten Hag. The league table doesn't lie. The league table doesn't lie. He'll be drunk by half time, says Reese. Let's see what happens. Why not a start for Garnacho, says David. Look, I mean, Garnacho is still young, you know. I'm not in, I don't have any concerns about Garnacho, you know, not starting every game. He's a young man. He's going to have a long career ahead of him. And Marcus Rashford signed a new contract on 375 grand a week. So, You know, I don't know, does that play a role? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I think Garnacho, given his age, I think the fact that he doesn't start does take a lot of pressure off him. And I think that's why we've seen him actually play well when he comes off the bench. Pressure is off. He can just, go out and express himself, and I think that's why we're seeing good performances off him coming off the bench. Oshin says, I'm so nervous about this game. I'm having my halftime crisp before kickoff. Jesus Christ! Don't do that! Don't jinx us, Oshin. They're called halftime potatoes for a reason. I think they just want to see what Rashford can do since he played really well for England the other night. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. And look, you want to maybe say to him, look, you're going into a game against Sheffield United and he's after... You would hope he's bringing a bit of confidence into the game after the goal he scored midweek for England. And, you're playing Sheffield United. So hopefully we can go out and score a good few goals against them. And then we'll see, can we build some confidence, both throughout the team and individually as well. Dave says Rashi is going to struggle again tonight. I think Bruno with 2 goals and Evans and Hyland with goals. I want to see Hyland get off the mark here now tonight. Well, not get off the mark, but I want to see him get a few goals tonight. But what we do have to, and what we have to really expect here tonight is we're probably going to be playing against the style of team that we find hard to break down, which is a low block. They're going to have 11 men behind the ball, sitting deep. That's not good for the likes of Marcus Rashford, who likes to get in behind with space. So... yeah, let's see what happens. Please keep smashing the like button, guys. Nearly at 5,000 likes on TikTok, which is amazing. Really appreciate it. Let's try to get to 25 likes on YouTube as well. We're at 17 at the moment. Let's try to get to 25 before kickoff. So if you haven't already done it, thumbs up. It's free to do. Hit subscribe and get into the chat. Let us know your thoughts. Chris has only seen one Gator. There you go. I don't think you said, Jack, what's your score prediction? My score prediction is 3-0 United. 3-0 to United. For me, I'm going to go with 2 goals for Hyland and 1 goal from Anthony. I'm going to go Anthony with a goal. That's what I'm going for. You're right, Sid. Has to be a clean sheet, says Jack. Yeah, has to be. What's the story with Reguilon? I thought he was fit. Yeah, so did I. Ten Hag did do his interview there, but I missed it. I was trying to set up my headphones, so I didn't really hear what was said. Let's see, is there any information on YouTube or on Twitter? No, doesn't seem to be on Twitter either. Maybe he's just not ready. That's probably it, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I did do a bet today. Anybody got a bet in the game? If anybody has a bet done, I done a little bet builder on the game. Do you know what? Real Madrid let me down for 70 quid today for a fiver. And they scored after 4 minutes and it was disallowed. And they ended up drawing with Sevilla. Absolute plonkers. So, I've done a bet builder today for this game. We've got, obviously, Manchester United to win. We've got over 2.5 goals. Anytime goal scorer Rasmus Højlund. And under 10.5 corners for Manchester United. I've got a fiver on it and that's paying back 27.36. Come on. Anybody else have any bets? Let me know what you've done. Anthony to score with his left or his right, I wonder. I'll go left. Just usual. Cut in. Bosh. Top bin. United. Here we go again, says Mondo. Absolutely. Brian says United will win 6-0. Dave says, Dun United -1, Bruno goal, Highland goal, and Bruno foul pays €39 for a fiver. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Laura is in and she says, you saved my father's life with this tonight. Are you showing the match or any dodgy links so we can? No, I'm just doing a watch along, Laura, so I'll be keeping everybody up to date on it. I'm obviously watching it on Sky Sports, but if anybody else knows where the game might be on, they can share it in the chat there. But we're just doing a watch along, I'm afraid. Owen is in. What are your thoughts on the lineup? I don't mind it, to be honest with you. You know, Maguire Evans at centre back is what we would be. You know, a game against Sheffield United is probably the game where you can play them, you know, together. But there's going to be a minute silence, guys, and of course we'll respect that here as well. So let's keep the comments, and yeah, we'll do the minute silence once the referee blows the whistle, and of course it's for that lad right there, Bobby Charlton, biggest legend. You'd have to say the biggest legend in the history of Man United, in our history, you know. But yeah, just waiting on the referee to blow his whistle, and we'll do a minute silence. Just waiting on your man on the microphone just to shut up. It's a round of applause. Minute's applause. Come on out, boys. Do it for Bobby. Do it for Sir Bobby. Let's go. T2T, welcome to the Members Club, my friend. Thanks for the support, as always. You're absolutely welcome. Welcome over to the YouTube side as well. Thanks for joining the Academy. You're absolutely welcome, my friend. Thanks for the support. But let's go, guys. Nearly ready to rock and roll now. I just wish during that minute's applause, whoever was on that bloody microphone would have just shut their mouth. He was talking the whole way through it. I swear it was the first time he ever got on the mic. But anyway, rest in peace, Sir Bobby Charlton. Come on, boys. No score yet, Liam. Just waiting for kickoff. If you want to get over to YouTube, we're live over there as well, guys. We've got the timer on the screen. We've got the scoreboard, the starting 11, all of that good stuff. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe, and get into the chat. Let us know you've come over from TikTok as well. We'll give you a shout out. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing that like button as well for us. Adam says, rugby on one screen and Jack on the other. Legend. Legend. But early free kick to United here. Must have been a new mic, says Owen. It's new to this season, I think. Geez, you wouldn't want to be colourblind there. The two stripes. Two striped jerseys. Be back at half time, says Chris. No problem, pal. Well done, McTominay. It's a free to Sheffield United early on. Chance for him to probably just pitch a ball into the box here. Oshin says, I swear to Christ, if England make it to the rugby final. Oh, man. I know. But free here to Sheffield United now. They are going to get a ball into the box. United have got a bit of defending to do. It's a poor enough one. Cleared away at the near post by Bruno Fernandes. Sheffield United go all the way back to the keeper. Paul says, it's a sad day for our great club. Unfortunately, all legends are to pass on. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sure he'll get a brilliant send-off. Are we playing at home midweek? Or are we away? Yeah, we're at home midweek, so I'm sure he'll get a great send-off. And then, of course, we've got the Manchester Derby next weekend. So, it would be great for United to go out and get a couple of victories. Here's Sheffield United coming now. Maguire does well to get a toe in, but they've still got it on the edge of the box. The strike goes in. Oh, surely he's offside. Oh, great save by Onana. I think Lindelof was keeping them all on, and McBurney found himself in the box, and he has a clean strike on goal with nobody in front of him. So the ball is played down through the middle. Maguire does well to clear the initial ball, and there's a strike from about 25 yards out, and it's Lindelof that's playing everybody on. The block shot falls to the feet of McBurney, and he has a free strike on goal. He really should be scoring. He has to score, but Onana gets down and makes a great save. Should be 1-0 to Sheffield United after, 2.5 minutes? Come on now, lads. We need more crisps. Brent says Maguire again. No, I think he done well there. I mean, I know we criticise him when he plays bad, but let's give him credit when he does something good as well. He done well there, in fairness. Chris says, come on United, a bit of a shock starting Evans and Maguire at centre back. Yeah, but look, we've said it already a few times that if you can't play the two of them against Sheffield United, you'll never be able to do it. United just need to get the ball here more than anything else now and keep a bit of possession. Sheffield United have been on it for the past couple of minutes. Ref! Yeah. You shouldn't play Maguire or Evans against Booters. On the Blues. How are you watching the game? On the TV? No, I'm only messing, Mikey. On Sky Sports. Good play by United on the counter-attack here. Oh, Bruno just gets his pocket picked. Right, settle down, boys. Settle down. Here's Sheffield United coming again now. United have, it's been all Sheffield United in terms of possession in the opening 5 minutes here. Oh, sorry, I never turned on the timer. Let me just... oh, there we go. Sean is in, good to see you, pal. Sir Bobby Ledge says Arthur. Mikey says, any good links? I'm not sure. Help each other out in the chat, guys. Anyone knows anywhere to watch the game. T2T says, just bought a membership on your YouTube channel. I seen that, my friend. I appreciate it. Thanks a mil. Absolute legend for supporting the channel, as always. Come on, boys, let's get the ball down. Nice turn by Johnny Evans and clears away. But United are struggling to get out here. Now, Sheffield United have started 100 miles an hour. You know, you would expect hopefully that dies off and United will settle into the game. But we just need to defend a little bit here and try and get on the ball as much as possible. But Sheffield United are right on us every time we get it. Oshin says you should have a ticker clock on the bottom of the screen for every time you're asked what you're watching it on. I know. Remember the links, clicker yokes, where you just count things up. All the bouncers have them on the door, counting people going into nightclubs. It's been very scrappy the opening 7.5 minutes here. It's a corner to Sheffield United, I think, is it? Oh, no, it's not. It's a goal kick, sorry. Goal kick. He's offside. Yeah, it would have been a corner other for that. Ben is in, he says, hi, I'm new here. Are those real shorts? They're real shorts, Ben. Yeah, they're real shorts, yeah. They are real shorts. Here's Anthony now on the right-hand side. Oh, a nice little slip ball to Anthony on the inside channel. Oh, it's a free out. Free out. Free out. Free out. Just, it's kind of smart defending, you would say. The Sheffield United defender, when they're going for a shoulder to shoulder, he turns his back to Anthony, and then it's obviously just a shoulder in the back then, so... Anthony, I suppose, needs a game out of himself tonight because, you know, obviously Eric Ten Hag is sticking by him now, coming back and giving him a start here, you know, with the likes of Garnacho playing well the last few weeks. And, you know, even we've seen Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes play on the right-hand side. So Anthony has a good chance here now to really nail down that right-hand side. Sheffield United now coming down the right-hand side, cuts in on his left. A little chip to the back post is well headed away by Amrabat. But United struggling to get a foothold in this game. Nearly 10 minutes in now. Yeah, I mean, look, 3, 4, 5 Sheffield United players around us when we get on the ball. But Amrabat does well to get us out. Now Rashford with a bit of space on the left-hand side. Goes back to Bruno. And again, Bruno, a little chip ball, tries to get Highland in over the top. I don't think we need to be forcing the issue here now for a couple of minutes. You know, we need to get our foot on the ball and keep a bit of possession. I mean, here's Sheffield United again now coming through the middle. They go wide right. McAtee now, he's full of confidence. Trying to cut in on that left foot. Yeah, it's a throw to Sheffield United right down in United's final third. Like, I wouldn't be trying to, you know, play the killer ball too much over the next few minutes now, anytime we do get it. Because we haven't really had the ball in the opening 10 or 11 minutes here. We just need a little sustained spell of possession. Maguire steps out and gives away a free kick there. Sheffield United are well up for this, in fairness to them. Oshin says, Sky just put up a stat that United have won more with Maguire starting than without him since October 2022. I did see that and I just didn't want to mention it, but... it's mad though. It is. Still on rating. Oh, referee! Come on, get the card out of your pocket. Fucking hell. Football news now is in, says Eden Jack. Good to see you, pal. Let's see. Johnny Tightlips, that's your last warning. Giving away fake scores will get you banned. So, yeah. Keith is in, says, hi, bro, hope you're well. Aston Villa crew, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. You're more than welcome. I mean, United are chasing shadows here. Chasing shadows. Here's Sheffield United coming down the right-hand side. Now Lindelof goes one-on-one. Cross into the box. Good header by... Oh, falls to McBurney. Handball, ref. Yeah, United eventually crowd him out and clear the ball away, but we just give it straight back to Sheffield United. I mean, you would think the team in red is Manchester United here, but it's not. It's Sheffield United dominating the game. United struggling. But as usual, you can hear the away United fans. They're louder than the entirety of the Sheffield United stadium. But we've got 0-0 so far. Handball against the law. Jack says, surprise Rashford has started this game. It should have been dropped. And we know he won't be against City, so maybe Tuesday. Can't watch the match. TV has been robbed for rugby, says Reese. Stick with us, Reese. We'll keep you up to date, pal. I legit thought you had frozen, says Oisin. Remember that yoke that people used to do a few years back? What was it called? The video where everyone was just still. What was it called? That trend that used to be going around. The Harlem Chase or something, was it? There's only one United playing football, says Brent. You're damn right. And it's the United from the Steel City. So it is. Cheer me up and give me news on the takeover. Fuck off. Do you know what though? The more I'm reading up and I'm listening to podcasts and stuff about the takeover, the more positive I am about Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And I was thinking about it the other day, and Jim Ratcliffe is, I think, 71 years of age. Is he really going to be going into Manchester United to make money? I don't think so. I really don't. I think he's going to want to go into Manchester United to really make an impact and you know, try do something important with the club rather than just make money. And he's going to be buying, by the sounds of it, B shares. And B shares are basically what the Glazers have now. So if he gets 25% of all B shares, he'll pretty much run the club. You know, I don't think he's going... Now, look, he's a businessman at the end of the day. He's going to want to see the club make money. But is he going to want the club to make money so he can pull money out? Dividends? I don't think so. I really don't. I think he's going to want to come in and leave a legacy. Because, I mean, like I said, he's 71 years of age and he's from the area. So I'm a little bit more positive than when the news first came out. I have to say. Dave says, so bad so far. Hasn't been great now, I won't lie. The mannequin challenge. That's what it was. What was the Harlem one? Oh, that was the one where everyone was just kind of still. And then it had cut and everyone was going mental. That was that one. Dave says, I'd say Rashi is bribing. Speaking of Rashford, here he is down the left-hand side now. Crossing to the box is a good one. Back post, nobody there. Comes to Anthony. First time strike, pulls it wide of the post. Dave says, I'd say Rashi is bribing Ten Hag. That's why he's playing every game. He's so bad. Maybe so. Either that or he has nudes on someone. Would prefer a Qatari Sheikh full sale. Well, I think that's the reason why. I won't say a Qatari Sheikh full sale. I would say a full sale in general. You know, and I think that's what the majority of United fans want. They want the club sold fully. And I think that's why the majority of United fans were leaning towards Qatar. Because, you know, of course, right, they had unlimited funds. But they were also offering Man United fans a chance to finally get rid of the Glazers, you know. You're actually better than the actual commentators. I appreciate it. Great hands there by Onana. Comes out and absolutely minces Johnny Evans out of it. That's what you need out of your goalkeeper. Brave. Coming out, clean house. If your own players are there, come out and bust them. It's a really good ball in. Maguire is heading balls away quite well, in fairness to him. But I don't know, Delo gets caught inside. Oh, it's a really dangerous ball in, and it's brilliant goalkeeping by Onana. Comes out and Johnny Evans is backing off, trying to go for the header, and he gets absolutely mince-meated by Onana. But it's great goalkeeping, has to be done. T2T says, thanks for having me as an official member of the channel. You're more than welcome. Thanks for the support, my friend. It's much appreciated, as always. Love your accent. Appreciate it. Ali, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Irish is in. He says, from the Lebanon. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Are you on army duty over there, or what are you doing in the Lebanon? If you are, stay safe. Jay is in, says, so poor Jack. Will you head across to Oscar Traynor game next week? I might do, Jay, if I've got time. I've got a 1-week-old baby, so every minute I get away is it's hard. I need permission, but I might take my little one. She's 2, so I might take her and we'll go to it. It's in Kilkenny, I presume, isn't it? We're playing at home in the first game, aren't we? As we have said, give Onana time, he'll be a legend, says Reese. Martin says, Radcliffe is the right guy. I believe that if someone is too good to be true, it usually is. Jassim apparently only has 1.1 billion. I know the rest was from Qatar, but who really knew where it was from? Well, the one real criticism that I would have of Qatar is that, all right, you want a full sale. Oh no, Onana's gone down. This ain't good. Hamstring. He just pointed to his hamstring. This ain't good. Looks like Binder is going to get some game time if it is a hamstring injury here. I mean, how many more injuries can we get? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What did you do 9 months ago? I'll leave that up to your own imagination. He's up on his feet anyway. He's going to try and play on here. Let's see how he gets on. It's his left leg. It's not his kicking leg, which is... Party Boober says, what kind of training are they doing? Injury every week. I know, lad. I know. It's going to be a long throw from Sheffield United here, but United have been really poor so far in this first half, I have to say. Long throw in. Good header away by McTominay. Kazman, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated, pal. And JSF, thanks as well for the gifts. Oh, Sheffield United down the left-hand side and they win the corner. It's all Sheffield United. United have been really poor here. Really poor. Another injury. You can't write it, says Ben. Yeah. Oshin says, sweet Jesus, me and my bloody Chris. I told ya. What did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I my criticism of Qatar. Remind me in a sec. Here's the corner in now. Headed away. Anthony pulls out a tackle. Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday. I played against Sheffield Wednesday with my local team. Beat them 3-2 as well. Good tackle by Bruno. Sheffield United now looking to play it into the box. McTominay gets a clearance away. So yeah, my one criticism of Qatar was, right, if Qatar have got so much money and these unlimited funds and you were desperate to buy Manchester United and you're a United fan, why didn't you just increase your bid, and give them an extra 500 million or a billion? I know it sounds so weird, but to them, it's probably not an awful lot, And we didn't hear anything from Qatar. We didn't hear directly from Sheikh Jassim. We'd never seen him on camera. He never done an interview. He never, we got kind of outlines of what his plans and his ideas were from Qatari-based media outlets. It was kind of, now that I look back on it, when the dust has settled and the excitement of Qatar is gone, there was no real personal touches from Qatar. Whereas, Jim Radcliffe was and I'm not advocating for Jim Radcliffe here by any stretch, but Jim Radcliffe showed up at Old Trafford. He'd done a tour of the ground. He got, some input in, how the club is run and, yeah. Oh, what a great save by Onana. Jeez, I mean, Sheffield United are knocking on the door here. And United want to up their game. I mean, Sheffield United could easily be 2-0 up here, only for Onana. I have to say, I mean, we're giving the ball away there so easily. And Sheffield United break through the middle. And it's a strike from the edge of the box. And Onana gets down a good, strong hand to it. And palms it away. And Delo clears the rebound out for a corner. I mean, United want to cop themselves on here. We're nearly halfway through this first half. And we haven't had an attempt on goal. Sheffield United go short now with the corner. Edge of the box. Yeah, they just get their lines mixed up and United will clear it here with. But again, we're clearing it. We're giving it straight back to Sheffield United. I mean, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Bad start, says Colin. It is a bad start. It is a bad start. I mean, Sheffield United are fucking bottom of the table, lads. You know what I mean? Bottom of the table. Thanks to everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button. We're live over on YouTube for anybody who wants to join over there as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Going through all the comments over there as well, so make sure you get over there and get your thoughts in. Have they given up on the manager? It looks that way, says Brent, but I don't think so. I don't think so. When you hear some of the stories about, players saying to Sancho that, you're in the wrong, the manager's right, you need to go and apologise. I think the players are with the manager. Just players are not backing it up, really, But we're so far off, even with the press here, we're so far off with the press. Here's Anthony now. Goes inside to Delo. Gives the ball away again. Delo's not having a good game. He's ever given it away 2 or 3 times. Maguire does well. Good defending there. And United win the throw. Maguire's down. He's hurt. He's looking for assistance straight away. In fairness, he doesn't stay down, Maguire. Oh, it was a nasty little one, wasn't it? Oh, it was a nasty one. I mean, fucking hell. I think he wins the ball. Like, I'm not shouting for a free or anything, but it was a strong challenge on him. Maguire's up to his feet. He's going to try and walk it off without the physio. Nice little 1-2 there. Anthony and Delo. Delo a chance to cross now. Oh, it's a poor cross. Rashford will keep it in on the far side. McTominay is waiting for support. Goes back to Lindelof on the edge. Lindelof goes to Bruno. Tries to flick one. Here's Scott McTominay. Strike! Go on, Scott McTominay, boy! 3 goals in 2 games. He gets the job done. And United do not deserve to be 1-0 up here, but will bloody well take it. The first real attack United have made. It's a lovely little 1-2 to start on the right-hand side. The lowest cross is poor, but Rashford keeps it in on the far side. He goes back to Lindelof. Lindelof goes to Bruno. Bruno first time tries to put in Scott McTominay, but it's a really poor pass to him. He hits it too high. McTominay takes it on the chest. It goes really high up into the air, and it comes back down, and he scuffs the shot. And it just dribbles all the way into the far side. Keeper is stood there, can't do anything about it. 1-0 to United. We'll take it, but by God, we don't deserve it. 1-0 to United. Talk about against the run of play. Mother of God. Scott McTominay does it again, and we've got a collar, so we might as well stick it. Turn it up. Turn up the collar when we're winning. Could do it in iron. Can't iron these jerseys though. They just melt. Nah, fuck that. I'm leaving it down. It's too awkward. Our best man, McTominay, McSauce again. Goals his own. Brilliant. Great to see all the comments in. We'll take it. We'll take it. Who the fuck, Man United? Say it as the Reds go. Watch it. Who scored? Can't watch it at the moment. Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay. Martin Marr, you're gone. See you later. Fake. Scores, you're gone. Good luck. 1-0, guys. Here's Sheffield United now. Stepping into the box. Lindelof does well. Good defending between him and Bruno. Gives it away, though. Gives it away. Oh, penalty. Scott McTominay with a handball. I knew it. Soon, the referee, he didn't even wait for the play to stop. And he blows the whistle. It's a penalty to Sheffield United here. Scott McTominay, I knew it straight away from in live play. It looked like a handball. Now, we'll get a look at it again with VAR. But it looked like a handball. Oh, well, he's so far away. His hands are down by his side. Let's have a look again here. This is the one. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's not going to be overturned. He moves his hand towards the ball. It's a penalty. Silly out McTominay. That's not going to be overturned, I'm afraid. It's not going to be overturned. There's movement by his arm towards the ball. This ain't getting overturned. Fucking hell. Scott McTominay goes from hero to zero. We're obviously we're waiting on the check from VAR, but I would be absolutely shocked if this is overturned. I don't know why this is taking so long, to be honest with you. I mean, there's no... Well, I don't think there's any... I'm a United fan, obviously, saying this. I would be shocked if this is overturned. VAR is just a shambles. I mean, this should just... Yeah, look, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Check is complete. It's a penalty. That should have been done 60 seconds ago. I mean, like, what's the delay there? It's going to be McBurney here. Onana against Onana. And I mean, fucking hell. But to be honest with you, Sheffield United don't deserve to be behind. And Onana is making them wait. Whistle is blown. McBurney steps up. Yeah, buries it. 1-1. Silly. That was Scott. And we're back to level game here. We're back to a level game. And to be honest with you, it's probably deserved by Sheffield United. They didn't deserve to be behind. United, scored against the run of play. It's been all Sheffield United in this first half. And they're back to 1-1 here. But United have themselves to blame. Scott McTominay did move his arm towards the ball. No complaints. Penalty. But what can you do? We're back to 1-1. What have we got? 11 minutes of normal time. United need to get the finger out here. So they do. They really do. He leans into it. They're showing it again. He just leans into the ball. You can't do that. I'm afraid. United get the game underway again here. I mean, hopefully this sparks us into life because we've been really, really bad in this opening first half. Really bad. Who scored for United says you're invalid. Scott McTominay. And then he gives away the penalty. So... At least we're not losing, says Brendog. yeah. That's one way of looking at it. Your wine's looking low, Jack. Never mind, drunk by half time. You'll pass out by it. Nah, be grand. Might even get a beer for the second half. Anthony now goes inside to Bruno. United on the edge of the box, trying to work something. Here's the low. Chance to cross in all the way to the back post. Rashford will keep it in on the far side. The lowest crosses have been poor. Rashford now stands up 2-on-1. Looking for a bit of support. Has to go back to Lindelof. No creativity. Martin, thanks for the super chat. 119, absolute legend. First super chat on a live stream. I really appreciate the support, my friend. It's much appreciated. Thanks for all the support as always, guys. Mixing your drinks like you have one, only have one child. One of them is in bed. Here's Sheffield United coming now. edge of the box, turns onto his left, looking for a strike here. They have numbers over on the left-hand side. Good tackle by Amrabat, and United will come away with it with Anthony. Referee, come on, that's a yellow card now, ref. How many times? It's been a poor first half, hasn't it? Has there been any real positives? Owen says Anthony hasn't been as bad as usual. No, he's doing okay, in fairness to him. Here's Anthony now, cuts in on his left. Cross to the back post. Rashford is there. Puts it across. Oh, Highland. Millimetres. Oh, millimetres. Oh, it was a great move by United. All done by Anthony down that right-hand side. Cuts in on his left like he normally does. And Rashford is making the run from the far side. And Anthony picks him out perfectly. And Highland is on the move in the 6-yard box. Rashford plays one and it's just a bit too heavy for him. He can't get his studs on the end of it. He's free in the 6-yard box. Oh, yes, so close. Could easily be 2-1. Really unlucky. Good play by United. Brent with the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Go fund me to get Garnacho on. There we go. I don't know what I can do with that, but I appreciate the support as usual, my friend. Absolute legend, as always. I do appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. As always. William says, shocking you'd be forgiven for thinking United were in the red stripes. We said that earlier on as well. Here's Bruno now. Gets to the end line on the left. Oh, tries to cross one in. Just stretching for it. Referee! Oh, Hyland went down there holding his leg. It looked like a challenge went in on him. I didn't see it all, but Rashford gets dispossessed too easily there and then gives a foul away. That's really poor out of Rashford. Really poor. Yeah, I mean, McAtee just smart. He just steps in front of Rashford and Rashford just barges right through him. Up Ireland says Ten Hag out of his depth. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, people forget what Ten Hag done last season. You know what I mean? How can you say he's out of his depth? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I have to say. Oshin says, all the outfield 10 have been poor as a unit. Besides the goal, McSauce did nothing. Delo playing like he's always done after international duty. Highland starved of decent ball. Spot on, Oshin. Owen says, could imagine Jack on Sky Sports with Theo Walcott. Yeah, he annoys me, Theo Walcott. Always did. Break down the doors to Old Trafford to Ten Hag and say put him on. Here's €2. Half-time membership giveaway. Absolutely. We're giving away is it 2 or 3? Was it 3 memberships? We're giving away 3 memberships to the United Community Channel, guys. Free at half-time. So if you're watching on TikTok and you want to be in with a chance of getting a free membership to the YouTube channel, get over there quickly. Link is on my homepage. Hit subscribe and get in the chat and let us know you're over from TikTok. We're giving away 3 free memberships in about 5 or 6 minutes. So make sure you're getting over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. United Community Channel on YouTube. Here's Sheffield United coming out. Oh, they're in! Oh, brilliant save again by Onana. I tell you one thing, he's keeping us in this game. He really, really is. It was good covering by Amrabat as well, but Onana with the save, I think he saved it with his face. United living dangerously. Really, really are. Here's Highland now. Needs a bit of support. Holding off 2 men on his own. Does really well. Really, really great play there by Highland. Cheers. It's the end of the wine. I wanna get... No, the wine's not kicking in. What are you on about? Here's Rashford now coming down the left-hand side. Turns on the burners. Goes back on his left. Pulls one across. No one there. Comes to Amrabat on the edge. Goes to Bruno. Oh, ref! Bruno wins a free in a dangerous position. Edge of the box. There's always more wine. Well, there's about 7 more bottles in the press out there, but can't be doing that. Might have a beer in the second half. You never know. Do you not like drinking? I do. I love drinking. Is it on TikTok the competition's on? No, it's on YouTube, Hugh. So get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. Link is on my homepage, or search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit live, leave a comment in the chat, and then you'll be in with a chance of winning. It's randomly picked, but yeah, we're giving it away at halftime, so make sure you get over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, link is on my homepage. Bruno and Rashford standing over this free kick now. Whistle goes. It's going to be Bruno with a strike. Oh, he clips the crossbar. Oh, brilliant free kick. Just couldn't. Got the whip. Couldn't get the dip. Keeper was absolutely rooted to the spot. Clips the crossbar and goes over. I love drinking. Classic Jack. Yeah, well, I do. You have to be honest as well, you know. Bit of dad dancing on the UCC. Yeah, a bit of that, huh? Oh. Nice little rhyme. Whip and dip. Yeah. Bit of whip, bit of dip. Jason, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Go on. Get to him. Well done. Come on, Rashford. Get the ball down, man. All right. Wins a throw right up in Sheffield United territory. 6 minutes of added time. Samuel says, how do you enter the comp? You just have to be here, Samuel. You've done enough. You're subscribed to the channel and you're in the chat. So they're randomly given away. So yeah, we'll be doing it now in a few minutes. We'll give away 3 random memberships. And yeah, may the best man, woman, whatever you are, win. Boy, girl. But yeah, like I said, guys, anybody on TikTok, if you want to be in with a chance of winning a free membership to the YouTube channel, we're doing it now in about 7 minutes time. Get over to YouTube, hit subscribe, and you'll be in with a chance of winning. Oshin says, what was your goal celebration when you played? I thought you were a sheer, one hand up in the air, but after seeing those moves, I wonder were you a crouch-esque robot? No, I was sheer, I swear to God. Not sheer with the hand, not as sheer used to put the hand up. I'd just be with one finger, just like that. That's all. Just one hand up in the air. I never scored enough goals to get good at celebrations. That's the thing. When I played, I was a defender. So when you get, maybe the 3 or 4 goals that I would score a season, I would just go, fucking yes. The straight out hand might get banned these days. Yeah, I can understand. But I can't, if I put my hand up fully, you won't see it. So I had to kind of do it that way. Yeah, but maybe I shouldn't do that. Here's Bruno now. Ball falls to him. Gets it wide to Rashford. Has some space. Looking for a strike. He's going to get one. Oh, it's blocked. Highland! Oh, what a save! What an unbelievable save out of the Sheffield United goalkeeper. He was out so fast. Rashford gets a good strike in. It takes a slight deflection. And Highland is there. The ball is deflected. Highland is onside. And it falls to him. Good first touch. Gets a strike, but the keeper smothers him. And it's out for a corner. Be a great opportunity for United to score here now. Bruno swings it in. Oh, and there's nobody attacking it. Right in the middle of the goal. Anthony now on the right hand side. Cross back into the box. Headed away at the near post. Sheffield United clear their lines. Wiggy says, imagine what City will do to us next week. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about that, man. But United just keeping a bit of possession here now. We've got, 2.5 minutes or so before half time. Thanks everybody for following as well, guys. Anybody on TikTok, really do appreciate it. Keep smashing the like button as well. We're going to aim for 20,000 likes before the end of the game. Nearly at 10,000 already. So if you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Helps out the channel. Hit the follow button as well. We're on the road to 40,000 followers, which is unreal. Really appreciate it. And we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, link is on my homepage. Please do. We're live over there as well. Amrabat now crossed to the back post, headed away. Max, thanks for the follow. Patrick, thanks for the follow. Deke, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, lads. Much appreciated as always. I mean, Hyland was so sharp there. They're just showing a replay. He was so sharp. He probably wasn't... Yeah, his first touch was just a little bit... it gave the keeper an opportunity to close him down, but you have to give credit to the keeper. It was a brilliant save. Callum, thanks for the follow as well. Dave says, not a great first half, but I think Maguire has been our best player so far today. I'd probably have to agree with you. I think he's been good. I wouldn't. He's probably been our best outfield player. I think Onana has been our best player. He made 3 top-notch saves that could have easily been goals. Owen says, I genuinely feel the takeover is affecting the performance. Maybe so. Maybe so. Rashford now plays in McTominay on the edge. Great tackle. What a brilliant tackle. Good defender's tackle. Warren says, it's becoming embarrassing how much we miss Shaw. Not just from a defensive standpoint, but every time Rashford gets the ball, you can tell he's looking for the Shaw dart behind the defence. Yep. Well, Lindelof will do a job at left back for you, but he's not a full back. And there's half time, guys. 1-1. Poor performance by Manchester United. And we're going to need a big improvement in the second half if we're going to get anything out of this game. Right, I'm going to go get the potatoes. Halftime potatoes. If anybody else has potatoes in their house, go and get a bag now and eat them, because we know they're good luck. It's a good luck charm on this channel, so we need all the help we can get. Back in a second. Yeah, you probably heard that clink. I brought 2 beers, but sure, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let me close the door. Anyway, we're back. Yeah, I mean, look. Not a good first half. You would have to say. It hasn't been a good first half. But we've got the halftime potatoes. If Atten can turn it around, it's halftime potatoes. But it's worrying. I have to say, it's worrying from a United standpoint. I mean, Sheffield United are bottom of the table and they've dominated the first half. Yeah. Give away a reminder, says Reese. Absolute legend. Right. Final call. Anybody on TikTok, if you want to be in with a chance of winning a free membership to the YouTube channel, we're live over there now at the moment. Link is on my homepage. Get over there, hit subscribe. You've got about 60 seconds. You've got 2 minutes to do it. And you'll be in with a chance of winning a free membership to the channel. So, click the link on my homepage. You see the YouTube button there. Head over there, hit subscribe, and you'll be in with a chance of winning. So, yeah, I'll give you a minute. Austin says I'll chance the second bag of crisps. Has to be done, man. Yeah, has to be done. Sumik says, was that even a pen? Yeah, I think it was. I have to say, look, there's nothing worse than a biased fan. I try not to be. So I do think it was a penalty. I really do. Yeah, I do. What's your opinion on the third kit? You mean that one? I love it. It's one of them kits that in 20 years' time, if you have one, it's going to be unbelievable. You know what I mean? Right. We're going to do the giveaway on YouTube, guys. Anybody on TikTok, like I said already, subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll be in with a chance of winning a free membership to the channel. Make sure you go hit subscribe because we're going doing it now. Let me see. There we go. That one there, that one there. La la la. Now let me do that. Let me do that. Okay. Right, so we're going to have to do this 3 at a time. So we're going to do it 1 each. So we're doing the giveaway. There's 1. Best of luck to everybody. There's 2. There's 3. There we go. All right. 3 memberships in the chat. Who have we got? Aaron, welcome to the members club. Reese, welcome to the members club. And Alan L, welcome to the members club. Congratulations, guys. Appreciate all the support, as always. Reese says, cheers, Jack. Don't thank me. You can thank Chris. Chris is the man. He put in the super chat for these, so you can thank Chris for it, for supporting the channel, as always. But yeah, well done to everybody who won. Appreciate the support, as always, guys. But anyway, let's finish these potatoes. Ben has gifted a membership as well. Absolute legend, as always. Tyg, welcome to the members club. Appreciate the support, Ben, as always, my friend. We don't have a match reaction video tonight because obviously I'm pressed for time, but we will have it midweek. Don't worry. And any official members, then you can come on screen live with us for the match reaction and give your thoughts. So there we go. But yeah, anybody else that wants to become an official member, guys, link is in the description. I think the cheapest one is $2.99. Oh, look at this for delivery. A bun. No, I don't have any plates, no. Cheers, pal. The wife just made buns with chocolate on top. Or as Chris calls them, cupcakes. So we'll have one of them as well. Samuel says, is there a draw again next week? We do them every few games, Samuel. You know, they're not really specific to every week or anything. But yeah, so stick with us. Watch as much as you can and you'll be in with a chance. Mark says, does your ma cut your hair? No, your ma does. The hair down there. Just a bit of a trim for me. Good man. Banter. What's the membership for, says Jenny? So the membership, Jenny, on YouTube, you get some extra content. You get, you know, emojis, badges beside your name, all that kind of stuff. And then you get a chance to come on the match reaction videos with us after every game. You come live on the screen. It's like a fan forum. And give your opinions and your thoughts on the game that's just occurred and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, let me know what everybody's thinking about that first half. I'm not overly happy with it, but we're absolutely slobbering out here though during half time. We've just had a bag of potatoes. We've got, of course, the bun from the missus. We've got a lovely bottle of ice cold Madri, obviously from Madrid, lager. Spanish lager, really nice, by the way. If anyone hasn't tried it, get on it. But let's eat this bun first. This is going to be tricky because the chocolate on top is still melted. Fuck. This is tricky. Very tricky. I'm usually able to handle the missus's buns. I'm struggling tonight for some reason. She hurt me. Fuck me, they're good though. I love me missus's buns. It's the chocolate that does it, you know, just makes it. I'm fucking destroying the place here though. Right, all down in one, down in one, down in one, down in one, down in one. Can you name a footballer for an edit? Says Alfonso. George Best. There you go. Sully is in. What's up, Bruce? It's all that young, hip-happening kind of talk. Yeah, I'm down with the kids. Did you watch the Beckham doc? I did. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Callum, thanks for the follow. Sheehan is another muppet in saying support your local. Yeah, all right. What do you think of Onana today? He's been really good. He's been our best player in that first half. So he has. Absolutely. Let's see. Anybody, any suggestions on what Jack should eat at halftime on the live? Great line, Jack. I'm usually able to handle her buns. Yep. Chris has seen some alligators out playing golf. Does your missus ever watch the lives back? No, thank God. Let's see. Shoka says, my granddad was lucky enough to watch Bobby Charlton in the World Cup and his prime for Man United. He told me he was a once-in-a-lifetime player. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd well believe it. I'd well believe it. He will always be the greatest legend of this football club. He really, and that's special given, you know, what our football club has produced over, you know, down through the years. But anyway, let's getting back to the football here. United need a huge improvement in this second half. Really, really do. We need a huge improvement. Cheers. A few subs would be good, says Oshin. Garnacho and Anthony, sorry, I thought you meant subscribers to the channel. My apologies. You have to think that way as a YouTuber, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. Couple of subs I think wouldn't be a bad idea. Really, really wouldn't. Master needs to score for me, says Moreno. Actually, that reminds me. How's my Bet Builder looking. So United to win over 2.5 goals. So we need one more goal for that. I need Rasmus Hyland to score it. And then, obviously, I've got under... Jeez, I'd say the corners one is going to let me down. How many corners has there been? Let me check here. There's only been 3. Right, we're not too bad. There has to be under 10.5 corners. So 10 or below. Nearly ready for the second half, guys. Just waiting on the ref's whistle here. And we're up and running. Divine, thanks for the follow. And Zach, thanks for the follow there as well. Much appreciated, guys. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're live over there as well, guys. If you want the full experience, link is on my homepage. Or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Hit subscribe. On the road to 5,000 subscribers. Hoping to hit it before Christmas. It's going to be a big challenge, but with your help, we can do it. Real Madrid Real Madrid let me down for, what did I say it was worth? €55, €60 or something like that. They were the bankers. They were the certs. United starting positively here in the second half. Here's Rashford down the left. Gets doubled up on. Oh, does well to get through. It's good defending in the end. 2 or 3 players there. And United's keep Sheffield United into their own corner with a throw. What's the score? It's 1-1, guys. Second half just started. Reese says, honestly, keep Rashi. Take Anthony off, maybe. I think Anthony has played better than Rashford, to be honest. Ocean saying, Sky again saying Maguire had the most touches of a United player. Our 4th choice centre half, most touches, 100 million winger and 80 million striker. Yeah. I know. Do you get over to many games? Says Haycon. I've got a cup season ticket, so I get over about 4 to 5 times a year. Now it's going to be less this year because I've got a new baby. But I was over at the Galatasaray game a couple of weeks ago. That was my first game of the season. I've got tickets to all the cup games. I can't go to the Copenhagen game midweek, obviously, because I've got a new baby. But yeah, the next game I'm going to is the Bayern Munich game in December. And then we'll see in the new year. I mean, if we get out of the group, it's a big ask if we get out of the group. But, McBurney is in down the right-hand side here. He has to go back. It's good defending. So, yeah, if we do get to the knockout stages... If we do get to the knockout stages, I'll be going to them games, last 16, quarter-finals, semi-finals, whatever it may be. Or if we go into the Europa League, I'll have tickets for them as well. So yeah, I'll go over as much as I can. Sam, thanks for the follow. Corner now to Sheffield United. Deep one in. And it's another corner. Reese says, I haven't been able to see the match, but I heard you shouting out Rashford's name a lot more. Assumed he was doing better. He's not doing much with the ball. I think Anthony has been more productive. And he's working harder. Niall is in. He says, evening lads, just in. Are we playing well or usual shite? The latter, Niall. Of course, it's the latter. We've been very, very bad. We're making Sheffield United look like... Man United in 2008. Corner now swung in all the way out to the back. How much is a season ticket? It was £160. It was £160. I think. Is that right? Something like that. I think about £160. Now that guarantees you the 3 home Champions League games in the group stage, and then any home cup games after that, like in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or the knockout stages of the Champions League, you're automatically guaranteed your season ticket for that, and it comes out of your account, but it's at a discounted rate. So yeah, it's well worth it. I have to say, I love it now. I've been trying to get a season ticket for about 6 or 7 years, and I've been on the waiting list. So when the cup season tickets come out, I got one straight away. Myself and Noel, we go over to as many games as we can. Poor first touch out with the law. United having a lot more possession in the second half here, you'd have to say. Ollie McBurney has gone off for Sheffield United, which is good. He's been a danger man for them. Sam says, going to Bournemouth versus Liverpool game, League Cup. Come on, Bournemouth. How is Amrabat doing? He's doing okay, in fairness. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's probably one of our better players out there. What's the score? It's 1-1, Aaron. Fans, Manchester United followed. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Liverpool today, says Dylan. I thought they were extremely lucky. I thought how Liverpool didn't go down to 10 men after Ashley Young got sent off. Yeah, it's just the inconsistencies, really, isn't it, of refereeing these days. Really, really poor. Now, look, Liverpool went on to win the game. They got a penalty that... Was it a penalty? Probably. I can't actually remember. Oh, Nana with a save. Rebound. Oh, it's away by Maguire. Sheffield United, really, really big opportunity there. Oh, wish Rashford is in. Pace. Oh, keeper is off his line quickly. It's all happening here. And it started off with a really good strike by Sheffield United, and the ball moved in the air. Now, Nana was going one way and had to come back and save it the other way. It was a good save in the end, and down the other end then Rashford, ball played over the top to him. Sheffield United goalkeeper off his line quickly to stem the danger. Arsenal for life says R.I.P. Sir Bobby, respect. Brem says the same. Yeah, absolutely. Nick, thanks for the follow. We're gonna have to make some changes here. I mean, if we're looking at changes, obviously Garnacho is there. Good ball now. Here's Anthony down the right hand side. Goes back to the low. Ball, back post. Bruno is up there for the header. Good header away, 2 of them. Rashford will keep it on the left hand side. Here's Lindelof. Bruno. Scott McTominay with a strike. Yeah, it takes a deflection and it's a corner. But if we're looking at substitutions, Mason Mount, Christian Eriksen, Garnacho, Martial. Why can't we score, says Party Pooper? Because we're shit, to be honest with you. There's no build-up play. There's no control in the tempo. You know, Rasmus Højlund is a really good striker and he's getting no service whatsoever. You know, Rashford is running into dead ends on the left-hand side. Anthony on the right-hand side is too easy to read. Bruno Fernandes is not getting on the ball enough because we're getting overrun in midfield. I just don't know. I mean, it's crying out for maybe a Christian Eriksen to come on and get his foot on the ball a little bit more and start dictating the tempo. Oh, poor Rashford! First time hit, man! Highland! Rashford, the keeper is off his line. Why didn't you hit? Oh, man. That's a big let-off for Sheffield United, and this is the kind of confidence that Rashford has shown the last few weeks. Keeper gives the ball away. He's miles off his line. All Rashford has to do is hit it to the far side of the goal. The keeper is never getting to it, and he decides to pass it to Rasmus Højlund, and it's eventually saved. Becker says it's Ten Hag's fault. No, it's not, man. I just don't get where all of this Ten Hag shit is coming from. You know what I mean? Look at the fucking team that's on the field that we're stuck with. Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire playing centre-back. Lindelof is playing full-back. Scott McTominay is playing fucking central midfield. And you wonder why we can't create anything. How is that Ten Hag's fault? Who's he going to play there instead of Eriksen blowing out of his arse in a game like this? He wouldn't be physical enough for it. Palestri is young. Hannibal is young. Fucking Mason Mount hasn't bedded in yet. You know, I mean, it's fucking Ten Hag's fault. Ten Hag wanted 4 different players in the summer and he wasn't backed and he got none of them. He wanted Harry Kane. He wanted fucking Kim Min-jae. He wanted... who the fuck did he want in central midfield? He wanted a big name in central midfield. He got none of them. Here's Anthony now. Right hand side. Ball headed away. Ten Hag wasn't backed in the summer. And we're seeing the backlash of it now. Struggling to break down teams. Struggling to play the way Ten Hag wants us to play. Because we haven't got the players to do it. Good first touch by Højlund. He just looks so positive, Højlund does. Every time the ball gets to him. Rashford now, or Bruno with a good switch over to Anthony on the right. Too easy to defend against. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Anthony picks the pocket there. Decision making. Gets it to Bruno on the edge of the box. Bruno goes to Rashford. Strike! Oh, pulled wide of the far post. I mean, there's the chance. You have to be at least hitting the target. It's good play by United. Great work by Anthony on the right-hand side. And it's well worked across the field. Bruno onto Rashford. Rashford needs to hit the target. You can see what he's trying to do. Trying to pass it into that far corner. Needs to be better. The way we're playing, you have to be hitting the target when you get these opportunities. He wasn't backed because the finance wasn't there for Harry Kane. He still spent almost 200 million. No. I know what you mean, but no. He did not spend 200 million. Erik Ten Hag did not spend 200 million. He gave a tier 1 list and a tier 2 list. And we got the tier 2, probably a few tier 3 players. But United are so bad at negotiating deals that we paid tier 1 prices. So it's not Erik Ten Hag's fault that we paid 200 million on tier 2 or tier 3 players. You know, all he can do is give his recommendations to the board and say, I want these players. It's up to them to negotiate good value for them. You know, simple as that. In my opinion, you know, Rasmus Højlund, remains to be seen. I think we will get value for money out of him. Mason Mount, I think we paid probably too much for. You go back to the Casemiro. The Casemiro deal wasn't an Eric Ten Hag signing. It was a club signing because it was last minute. We paid too much for him. We paid too much for Anthony. We actually paid too much for Martinez as well. Although that's money well spent. But we could have got him for cheaper. So Eric Ten Hag can only give his recommendations to the board. It's up to the board to go and actually negotiate how much we spend on them. You know what I mean? Fair play, but are they not his signings? Oh, they are his signings. They are his signings. But, you know, he's giving... They're not his first choice signings. That's the problem. And I think it's been quite evident nearly with every Manchester United manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. We haven't got our first choice. You know, go all the way back to David Moyes. He wanted Fabregas and Toni Kroos and these types of players. We got none of them. We got Marouane Fellaini. You know, then you go to Louis van Gaal. I don't think he even wanted Falcao, or he didn't want Di Maria specifically. And, you know, Mourinho, he ended up getting Lindelof as a second or a third choice, and he got Zlatan on a free even though he wanted someone else, you know, and Solskjaer was the same then. So it's just a common theme running through Man United the last 10 years. Damien says, any opinion on what Ben Foster said about Virgil van Dijk during the week? I didn't hear it, to be honest, if you want to let us know. Delo, come on, man. He's half your height and he's pushing you off the ball. Referee, I mean, how many challenges are going to go in on Anthony before someone gets a yellow card? Take the card out of your pocket. Guizzi on Fellaini, he's a club legend. Yeah, well, sub off the low, I don't know for who, but get him off. No one to come on, that's the problem. The only defender on the bench is Varane. Here's Bruno now, he's in. Oh, he tries to get that Haaland. Go on. Jeez, it goes all the way through. It's a free out. Right, we're getting changes here. Martial and Garnacho are coming on. Has to be Rashford. Oh, he's taking off Highland, for fuck's sake. Three changes. Ericsson is coming on as well. I don't know, is Highland still carrying a knock on his back? I don't know. McTominay is coming off for Ericsson. It should be Rashford. It really should be Rashford coming off here. If your man puts the board up. No, it's Anthony. I don't know. Rashford's getting away with murder there, in my opinion. Maybe Anthony is now up to full speed. I don't know. Anthony kind of hobbles off, so maybe that's the reason for that. I'd like to know why Highland is coming off. If it's not to do with fitness, then it's a really, really poor decision out of Eric Ten Hag. The one thing I would say is that Martial, in the minutes that he's played in the last few games for United, he's played quite well. So What's the score? It's 1-1. We should get more control of the ball now that Ericsson is on the field, you would think. You know, Rashford has gone over onto the right and Garnacho is on the left. I mean, that tells me one of two things. Either he trusts or rates Garnacho more on the left than he does Rashford, or Garnacho's just not able to play on the right. Maybe he hasn't the experience to do it. One or the other. You know. Nappy, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, guys. Thanks to everybody for gifts, leaving gifts there as well. Much appreciated. Johnny Evans just leaves it a bit short for Garnacho. I mean, we really need to up our game here. Oshin says, have to disagree there, Jack. Anytime I see Martial, he looks disinterested and going through the motions. Did he not play when he came on against, was it going back as far as Bayern? He played well when he came on against Bayern. He made one or two decent substitute appearances, but yeah, look, don't get me wrong, Oshin. I'm in complete agreement with you. I mean, Martial is not the solution. He's not the answer, you know. Name a few good things about the gym deal. We're not state backed. He's 70 years of age, so he's probably not going to be doing it for money, and he'll want to do it to leave a lasting legacy, a positive one. So I'd say that's a positive, you know. So I think there are some good things there. I really do. Just the main downside is that the Glazers are still there, you know. But I don't think they'll be there forever either. Right, it's a corner to United. Bruno now with the outswinger. Good ball in. Oh, it's a good header away. Comes to Ericsson on the edge of the box. Switch across the... Rashford goes down holding his face. Strike from Amrabat. Oh, he rattles the crossbar to come straight back out. Here's Bruno on the edge. Strike! Oh, wide of the post. Oh, how do we not score there? Oh, they're saying a handball here. The crowd are looking for a handball. I don't know. Rashford's gone down holding his face. Amrabat with an absolute bullet of a strike. Let's have a look here. So, Christian Eriksen swings one in. Rashford goes up. Oh, well, there's an arm in Rashford's face. It's probably a bit soft. But Jesus, Mary and Divine Joseph. Amrabat unleashes one. Hits the post or crossbar. Comes straight back out. Bruno then with a left footed strike. Just wide of the mark. Oh, would have been an unbelievable goal. United are up in the gears here. We need to keep going though. Oh, Bruno was so close as well. Oh, I'm not saying it anyway. You can say it in the chat. I ain't saying it because you know the way the internet works. I'll get clipped up. You know, there'll be no one clipping up your comment, but there'll be someone clipping up me saying it. So I don't think we can say that. Referee, that's a yellow card now. Take out the card and give it to him. Good positive play out of Garnacho there. Reece says if he has 1.1 billion to spare at over 70, he doesn't want money. Yeah. And as well, like Ineos profit like 60 million a year or 60 billion a year. Something crazy like that. So he's got money. Here's Bruno. Wide to Garnacho. 1-on-1. Cuts in on his right. Goes left. Oh, good. Oh, it's good defending. They doubled up on him. Well done by Ericsson. United keep possession now on the edge of the box. Bruno. Looking for an opening. Lays it off to Delo. Goes left to Ericsson. Ericsson, oh, lovely little ball into Martial. Oh, he squares it to the wrong person. Sheffield United cleared their lines, but United keeping the pressure on. Go on, Harry Maguire. Oh, jeez, that was a terrible touch. But United, oh no, how was that a throw to Sheffield United? It's going to be a complete and utter embarrassment if we don't win this game. It really is. Oh, Sheffield United are on it. Oh, well done, Amrabat. Good covering. Now that needs clipping. Go on, Harry Maguire. Oh no, Sancho levels of clippability. Maybe so. It's up to you to clip it if you want. We can't drop points to Sheffield United, says Party Pooper. And Bremp says Amrabat is playing well as a holding midfielder. He is. He's been one of the better players, in fairness to him. I don't think our issue has been defending. I think we've been relatively sound in defence. You know, it was a big mistake for the penalty given away. Other than that, we've been relatively sound in defence. We're just so soft going forward and just limp and, you know, like playing snooker with a rope. If you know what I mean. See, you're going to fucking destroy us next week. They're going to absolutely destroy us. Well done, Lindelof. Keep it in, you big fucking good-looking man. Oh, anyone chasing it down, boys. I don't think we should do a review show tonight. Jesus, it'll be depressing if it stays this way. I actually can't do one tonight, Oisín. I'm afraid. There isn't a review show tonight. I'm caught for time, obviously, with the little lad and stuff like that. So yeah, I won't be doing one tonight, but we'll be doing one midweek for Copenhagen. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button, guys. Speedy, thanks for the follow. When do we start asking for the manager to go and Rashford, the most idle player, to get rid? Well, I'm not going to be asking for the manager to go, because what do you do? I think he's a good manager, and he's instilling and implementing the right things in the club, both on and off the field. What do you want? Do you want a new manager and set us back another 2 years? He's going to bring in another group of players, you know, with another, you know, philosophy and bunch of ideas, and we start from scratch again. I mean, when is it going to change? When is it going to end? When are we going to fucking stick with a manager for 5-6 years and just bite the bullet? We've done it with Ferguson in the 80s. Why can't we do it now? You know what I mean? We've gone 10 years without a title. We were in 1986 when Ferguson took over. We were, 20 years without a title? 20 years without a title at that stage. And it ended up being, 26 years before we won one. So, Erik Ten Hag knows what he's doing. He needs the board to back him with the players. He needs to go out and get him the players that he actually wants. And he needs time to clear out this fucking deadwood that we've got at the club, you know, and get players in that he actually wants. Look at Arsenal. They backed Arteta to the hilt. There was Arsenal fans for a season and a half calling for Arteta to be sacked. Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out. They stuck with him. They knew there was a philosophy and an idea of what they were doing, and now they're reaping the benefits of it. You know. Patience. Patience. Eric Ten Hag is lost. What you on about? Well, what are you on about, Elijah? What are you on about? Do you not remember what he done last season? What did he do last season? He got us to 2 cup finals and he got us into the top 4 with a paper-thin squad. You know what I mean? And now you want to get rid of him because we've had a bad start to the season. Idiots. And I don't care if you're a United fan. You're an idiot if you want Eric Ten Hag to be sacked. Excuse me. He lost 7-0 last season. Says, come on, Liverpool. Yeah, he did lose 7-0 last season. And your manager ended up getting ye into the Europa League. We're not talking about him getting sacked, though, are we? So Amrabat now. Nice little ball to Lindelof into the channel. 15 minutes to go here. Back to Garnacho. United just down in the corner looking to make something happen. Comes to Delo on the edge of the box. Strike! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Diogo Delo! Yes! Go on! Fucking lovely! Get in there! Come on! Ah, relief. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. An absolutely unstoppable strike. The work rate down that left-hand side was really good between Lindelof and Garnacho. It eventually, Lindelof plays it inside. He plays it inside to Eriksen, is it? Or does he go straight? He does. He goes straight to Delo with it. And Delo just takes a first touch, opens his body 25 yards out and hits an unstoppable shot into the top corner. 1-2, fucking uni flew. 2-1 to United. Get in there. Lovely. Come on! Fucking lovely. Come on. What an unbelievable finish out with Delo. When it got to him, I was saying to him, don't do it. Don't do it. But he done it. Now, just no real concern here. United have been defending really well tonight. Just keep it going. Keep it going. You know, Sheffield United have scored, albeit from a penalty. Other than that, you know, Onana had to make a couple of saves. But, come on, just keep defending now. Don't concede. Fucking lovely. We are shit, mate. Well, go off and support someone else then. You know what I mean? I'm sick of the negativity. You know what I mean? Right, we're not playing well. Great, like, fucking Arsenal today were dirt and came back and drew 2-2. But yeah, people will say, yeah, You know, they're grinding out results. United have got so many fucking players injured. So many players injured. But yet, when we win 2-1 against Sheffield United, we're dirt. You know, rather than, Jesus, we done well. You know what I mean? We're up against it with all of the injuries we have. You know, we haven't got a full squad. And we're dirt. You know, I don't mean it personally against anybody in the chat who's saying United are shit or anything like that. But sometimes United fans just annoy me, you know, with the negativity. You know, if you're going to be so negative, just don't watch them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you look at it, right? We've got Lisandro Martinez, probably our best centre-back. We've got 3 left-backs that are injured, all right? We've got our best right-back is injured. Our best central defensive midfielder is injured in Casemiro, even though he obviously hasn't played well this season. You know, we've got Kobe Mainoo is still out, a young prospect, young, you know, hungry, someone wanting to get into the team, injured. You know, I mean, there's so many bloody injuries there. We've had to deal with the whole Sancho situation, even though he's fucking useless anyway. Anthony is another one, was gone for a few games. You know, all of these things add up. I mean, Ten Hag is working with barely anything here. And we're grinding out results. We're just grinding out results. In 2, 3, 4 weeks' time, or in 2 months' time, when we get a full squad back, let's judge it then. But I do worry about going into the Man City game next week. I'm big time worried about that. I think they'll fucking do us. But let's see what happens. I'm going to be positive going into it. Paul says, man, we as a club get so much hate from every which way, but the hardest to listen to is our own so-called fans being so negative. I couldn't agree with you more, Paul. I really couldn't. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I think a lot of it comes from, I don't mean to, you know, pick on a certain age cohort, but a lot of it is the younger cohort of fans who haven't been around long enough to remember United when they were good, you know. And it's understandable as well, because for them, United throughout their whole life, or the majority of what they can remember, has just been garbage. United have been shit, you know, and that's sad as well, but it's the reality of it. But I mean, if you're going to be negative just to be negative, then just go away. You know, watch fucking cricket or badminton or something, and don't be annoying us. Johnny Evans is down here. Looks like he's got is it a hamstring injury? He's holding his leg. Varane is getting stripped here as well, so it looks like he's going to come on. Irish23 says, how are you? Been a while since I was on. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us again. United rarely dominate games under Sir Alex, from what I remember. Nah, they used to, Aaron. No, they did. They did. Good teams win when playing poor, says Ben. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Johnny Evans is off for Varane, guys. Reece says, here to be fully honest, I'm a young fan, but I've watched them my whole life, and I know they're not bad. They just need time. Oshin says, I disagree a lot. I disagree with a lot of our fan base. Only know the opposite. I disagree. A lot of our fan base only know the opposite. A winning team under Sir Alex Ferguson, they don't remember the dark days. Yeah, you could be right with that one, Oshin. Absolutely. Sheffield United, a great ball in, a brilliant header away by Lindelof. Oh, Varane with the clearance. The corner to Sheffield United. United have some defending to do here. Charlie says we have to support their team through thick and thin no matter what. Absolutely. Jesus, I'm disagreeing with you a lot tonight, Jack. Good thing there's no review. Yeah. I like the disagreements, though. I like... oh, what a brilliant first touch out with Garnacho. I like disagreements because if you disagree with me and put your point across, there's a lot of people, especially on the internet, that will go, no, you're wrong. Fuck you. If you don't agree with me, you're my enemy. All this shy. I listen to your opinion and I go, actually, do you know what? Yeah, you're right. And I take it in, and maybe I was wrong or maybe I could have been a little bit less harsh or more harsh or whatever it may be. Anyway, smash the like button if you haven't done so already, guys. Hit the follow button if you're new on TikTok. We're on the road to 40,000 followers on TikTok. Excuse me. There's the beer coming up now. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so as well. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there before Christmas. So just hit the subscribe button. It's free to do. It helps out the channel so much. Garnacho's away. Go on, Mau. Go on. Take him on. You're one-on-one with him. Go on. You've got the confidence. Left foot. Strike. Oh, brilliant, brilliant block. That's a corner to United. Good play by Garnacho to get us up the field. Trigger, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, anybody on TikTok as well, guys, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Link is on my homepage. Only takes a second. Helps the channel out an awful lot. So yeah. Mason Mount is coming on for United here. Tom, thanks for the follow. Toto, thanks for the follow as well. Much appreciated, guys. Corner's going to go first here by Bruno Fernandes. Jeez, brilliant ball in. There's no one attack in the middle of the goal. Here's Delon now. Switched all the way out left again to Rashford. He goes back to Bruno. Nice play. Garnacho looking for a strike. Takes one! Oh, hits the side netting. Oh, gave the keeper the eyes a little bit of the... and sent him the wrong way. Just pulls it wide at the near post. Rashford's coming off for Mason Mount here. 3 minutes of normal time to go. Daniel says, serious question now needed to be asked towards Ten Hag. These performances aren't acceptable. Daniel, you missed a massive rant from me going completely against everything you said there. I am 100,000,000% on Ten Hag's side. Maguire's played well, in fairness to him. I have to give him credit again. He's played well tonight. Yeah, there he is again. Doing well, in fairness to him. Willow. You're getting blocked for fake scores. Nice seeing you. Two-one, guys. Just over 90 seconds of normal time to go. Brilliant tackle, Garnacho. What a great tackle, son. Well done, well done. Settle it down now. Ericsson will settle it down. Nice little ball there to Martial. Inside, Anthony. Come to the ball. Well done. Come on, ref. Oh, he got the ball. It's a good tackle. Yeah, it's a good tackle. Ushin says, Ten Hag needs to be supported. I can't remember a United manager with an injury list like this, but I must question his in-game management on subs. Yeah, I know, I understand where you're coming from. The one thing I wouldn't be quick to jump to any conclusions, because, I mean, we heard during the week, Rasmus Højlund, you know, complaining about his back and the injury he had, and he got a knee in the back. We don't know, there could have been, you know, it was basically on the 60-minute mark. You know, and we know Ten Hag makes substitutions on 60 minutes. Maybe it was saying, look, I can't risk you. You'll get 60 minutes from me. But I do agree with you in a way that, you know, and he's learning on the job as well. Of course he is. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Brem says, I agree to a point, Jack, but is Ten Hag picking the wrong starting team, even given what's on the bench? I mean, I don't see an awful lot wrong with his starting 11 tonight. Like, McTominay probably played for his physicality. You know, and in the first half, especially, he did make a lot of long ball header clearances. That's probably what he's on the pitch for. He scored a goal. At the back, we don't have a left back available. Oh, wish 2-on-1. Anthony Martial, give it. Garnacho, 1-on-1 the keeper. Oh, he missed it. Oh, what a bad miss. He was offside anyway. Should have scored. Anthony then maybe on the right-hand side. He's, you know, Pellistri in a game like this, a physical game like this, I would probably go with Anthony myself ahead of him. And then you're talking Rashford on the left-hand side. You drop him for Garnacho. Now, Rashford again done nothing tonight. But I can understand maybe why he did start him, given, you know, the good game he had with England midweek and he scored a great goal. You'd be thinking he's going to bring some confidence into the game. But it didn't look like he did, you know. So, I didn't see an awful lot wrong with Erik Ten Hag starting 11 tonight. I would be more so on the side of what Ushin is saying about his in-game management. Could be better, you know. Man of the match, Harry Maguire. And you know what? It's deserved. So it is. It really is deserved. I have to say. I think he has been man of the match tonight. He's been really, really good. And fair play to him. Fair play to him, I have to say. Credit where credit is due. You know, he's criticised a lot, you know, when he doesn't play well. But fair play to him tonight. He's had a really, really good game. One more. But what have we got? Less than 2.5 minutes to go here, guys. United just need to see out this game now. Keep possession. Keep it simple. Martial linking up well with Eriksen there. That's a foul, surely. Well done, Garnacho. He's played well, in fairness to him. Are we behind Man City, says Reese? Yeah, so as it stands, Manchester United are in 8th place on 15 points. We're 5 points off of the top 4. 5 points off of the top 4. We're only 1 point behind Newcastle in 5th. So yeah, there we go. The Sheffield United fan coming onto the side of the pitch trying to give Garnacho a bit of fucking that. What an idiot. Dimitri says, Jack, did you go to Talk of the Devil's pod last Tuesday? I didn't, Dimitri. I would have loved to have gone to it, but my wife had a baby last Thursday week, so he's just over a week old. So no, I didn't, I'm afraid. I would have loved to have gone to it. Keep listening to my podcast. Maybe someday we'll have, maybe someday we'll have a live show. Anyone who doesn't listen to the podcast, United Community Podcast, wherever you're listening to yours, give us a 5-star review, follow us, all that good stuff. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. We're on all platforms. United Community Podcast, go check it out. There's Maguire again with another really good header. He's been brilliant tonight. Fair play. Here's Bruno now. Squares it to Martial. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle. Now, just keep possession, boys. You don't need to go for another goal. Just keep possession. 10 seconds. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Well done. We're over the 5 minutes here. There we go. 3 points in the bag. Happy days, happy days, happy days. Wow. Wasn't the greatest of performances, but look, we'll take 3 points. We really, really will. Look, like I said, guys, we're not doing a match reaction video tonight. So, look, I'll just give you my thoughts real quick on it, and again, let me know yours in the comments. But, look, I mean, I said it on at least the last 2 match previews that I've done, that over the next few games, until we get a squad back and until we are, solid again with, a defence, you've got all our defenders back, midfielders back, attackers back, all that kind of stuff. Until that's the case, United just need to pick up points. And how we do it doesn't matter. We just need to pick up points. And tonight was a really big example of that. We didn't play well at all, really, especially in the first half. We were a bit better in the second half. I thought Amrabat played well in midfield on the defensive side. We created so little going forward, though. That's the big concern. Rashford, anonymous again. Anthony, I thought, was slightly better on the right-hand side. I think maybe he was a little bit unfortunate to come off. Rasmus Højlund coming off. To be honest with you, he looked like one of our better players. I would be really, really surprised if it wasn't planned that he was going to come off at 60 minutes anyway, but creatively going forward is where I'm really concerned about Manchester United at the moment. It was a good defensive display tonight. Now look, Sheffield United had their chances and Onana made a couple of really good saves in the first half, but that's his job. He's there to make saves, he's there to keep the ball out of the net as much as he possibly can. So it'll be a confidence boost for him tonight. It really will. And defensively, I mean, Maguire was man of the match, and rightly so. Johnny Evans had a good game. I think our fullbacks, Lindelof is not a fullback. He'll do a job. Of course he will. Delot, other than scoring an absolute worldie of a goal, I thought he was actually quite poor. So, defensively, okay, happy days. But going forward, we've got a lot of work to do. And our issue last season is a similar one to this season. We didn't score enough goals. We really struggled to score goals last season. And it's the same situation this season for us. However, so far this season, we've been conceding a lot more goals. Last season, we were rock solid at the back. We were watertight, and we're not this season. So that's a concern. But we're seeing, less and less goals go in per game, if that makes sense. The goal tonight was a penalty. It was a penalty. I'm not getting over that fact, but I am happy with the defence on the whole, if that makes sense. Let's see what happens, or let's see what people are saying here. Will we have Casemiro back for Tuesday? I'm not sure about Tuesday, Oisin. They were saying that he is going to be available for the Manchester derby anyway, so we'll see about Tuesday night. I would maybe just leave him out Tuesday night anyway, and make sure him and Amrabat are both ready for Man City on the weekend because we're going to need both of them together. Brian says creeping up the table, upset next week. Well, there you go. You know what I mean? I mean, if we beat Manchester City next week, we're only 3 points behind them. You know what I mean? We're 6 points off the top of the table. Now, albeit Spurs do play tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think Monday night Spurs play. So they can go top of the table and then we will be 8 points off the top. But we're 6 points off the top of the table. It's quite congested from 1 to 9th, you would say. I mean, there's only, there's only 7 points between 1 and 9th. So, big 3 points tonight. It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. And if we can beat Manchester City next week, we go 3 points behind them. So, like I said, all of these people calling for Erik ten Hag out, you know, and he needs to be questioned. A lot of bollocks. We're working with a paper-thin squad, very little resources, a shitload of injuries, and we're only 6 points off the top of the table. You know what I mean? Let's not be too negative. Anyway, look, let's see what people are saying real quick before we go. Party Pooper says, I was impressed with Amrabat. Maguire looked sharp and Onana made some important saves. Reece says, yeah, but we won, so now his energy and all that for City. Oshin says, Maguire played like a prime Ferdinand. Didn't hear Onana mentioned much in the second half. Stephen says, 6 points off the top after that start. How bad? There we go. Absolutely. Guys, we're going to leave it there. Before we go, one last time, sad day for Manchester United. As anybody watching on YouTube, you can see on the screen, Sir Bobby Charlton sadly passed away. Probably the biggest legend of the football club, one of the greatest ever players we've had. Was on the plane that crashed in Munich in 1958, and 10 years later lifted the European Cup for Manchester United. An absolute legend, and I'd say he was looking down on the team tonight, and, you know, hopefully he's happy with the 3-1 win. And like someone mentioned in the chat earlier on, I'd say there's some fucking game of football going on up there. You know, Georgie, fucking Bobby, and look, Dennis Law is still here, thanks be to God. So there's only one of the Holy Trinity left. But yeah, rest in peace to Bobby Charlton, an absolute legend of the club. Condolences to him and his family. I'll be back again, guys, on Monday. We'll be back with our evening news show, as always, at 9 o'clock. Our nightly news show, 9 o'clock. So make sure you're tuning into that as well. Anybody that wants to tune in for a bit of general football chat as well. I'm a panelist on a radio show, a local radio show here as well, on a Tuesday night between 6 and 7. Community Radio, Kilkenny City. You can find it online on the internet, or 98.7 FM. We'll be doing that as well. But I'll be back as usual, 9 o'clock every weekday. And yeah, looking forward. 3 points on the board. Happy days. And we've got Champions League coming up now midweek against Copenhagen. Another must win. And then, of course, the Manchester Derby next week. Guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel on YouTube. We're on the road to 5,000, like I said, before Christmas. Hopefully, we can do that. Hit the share button too. Share with your friends. Anyone you think might like the channel, please do. And finally, turn on the bell notification, because as soon as we go live, you get notified. Get in the chat, and then we have better back and forth. But thanks for watching. Appreciate all of the super chats tonight as well, guys, and welcome to the 5 new members of the channel as well. I hope you keep it up and stay with us for as long as you possibly can. All of the support is not over my head at all. It really does. It really does mean everything, so I do appreciate that as well. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you Monday night at 9 o'clock. Until then, stay safe. Come on, United. We're moving up that table. Moving up that table. Not Ten Hag out. Ten Hag in. Come on. Let's go. Chat to you Monday.